This video comes to you from Gongaii Games, your source for Star Wars Destiny singles, sealed product, and tons of other great games. Check them out at gongaii.com. Use discount code COMMANDO10 at checkout for 10% off your purchase. Hello everyone, and welcome to Dice Commando for round 1 of today's standard tournament here at Gongaii Games in Portland, Oregon, USA. On our left we have Enzo. He's playing Maul, Newt Gunray, and Retribution Plot. He's on Obi-Wan's Hut. And on our right we have Derek playing his Palpatine Modi deck, and he's on the Salt Flats for the Leader Love. Alright, so rollout probably goes to Palp here, but don't underestimate Maul's big dice. Yep, Maul's actually going to take it looks like. So Newt is a leader, actually. Right, yep, so Enzo's actually going to take the Salt Flats, and he'll take the 2 shields, which will go on to Maul, certainly. Alright, Derek opens with a Forbidden Lore, which will reduce the cost of an ability by 1, and let him draw because he'll have a Sith. Alright, so Enzo picked up the Maul dice. I'm not sure if he's activating or not here. Okay, it looks like not. Okay, but it is Enzo's action here. Alright, so stifles for 1. Alright, getting those control offline. He wants to go for broke. Alright, back to Derek here. So Derek does have Sith Teachings in hand, if there's any blanks that come out. Oh, so that's actually what he's going to lead with. He did not wait for the blank. Yeah, Enzo picked up the stifle, but it's not a not an action, or not an event, I mean. Alright, so Enzo's rolling out Newt, who gets a... Oh, there's the blank. There's the blank, yep. So usually Derek leads with Modi. That's very interesting. Maybe he has an overwrite, something coming. Alright, Maul coming out. Rolls pretty well. So do you remember the Maul power action, of course? This power action, re-roll a die. You may discard a card from your hand or re-roll it again, and then you may remove that die showing damage to deal that damage to 2 characters. And it must be 2 characters. Alright, there's the power action. Ooh, Derek, power action to the blank. He's just going to power action that one. Yep. Alright, removes, and he'll deal 2 apiece. Yep, walked into that one. That's the thing, these 2 wide decks, the big littles where you don't care if your little gets pounded, Maul's pretty effective because you can kind of cut into both of them at the same time. Right, so Palp activates, does not hit well at all. Oh, Sinister Piece for the 2 focus. I did not see the other card he discarded. But that's big. Alright, 1 for route. Removes, and then... Oh, yeah, it actually does. It gets stifled. Yeah, that's right. Alright, and then 2 into Palp is now at 4. So Palp only has 1 extra upgrade on him, so he's only at 11 health. So that's 7 health, or 7 hit points remaining. There's a discarded reroll, it looks like. Yep. Alright, misses. He does get shields, but... Although I guess money's not always bad with Palp. Oh, so he's going to discard. Ooh, Maul Saber, big. Alright, power action it back in. Gets them. There's the resource that he's looking for. So he can get 2 resources. Yeah, not bad. 2 resources and then 3 shields. Not the end of the world for him. Yep, so that's what he does. Takes his 2. Alright, Enzo claims up. And then 3 shields will go on to Palpatine. I assume, of course, but yes. And then, no. Alright, just pays the 3 right out. So he doesn't get the bonus on Sorcery that you can remove a damage, but at least gets him an upgrade. And helps him kind of clear his hand and try to draw into more 1-drops is what he's going to be looking for. But Enzo will lead us out here. And then, oh, it looks like Derek. So Derek elected to actually take the one less resource on Newt instead of discarding down, or milling down, I should say. All right, so he's going to probe. No. Probe 2 randoms. Get that one confused. That's for newer players, that's an easy one to get confused with counterintelligence, right? All right, gets a Forbidden Lore and a, yep, so best defense. Best defense would have been good, because remember the way that Retribution works is that if you remove 2 character dice, it's still only 1 damage, right? So there's a power action, turns on the, oh, Resilient, that's good, but turns on the removal, but again, that removal is still worth 1 damage, so. Yeah, so remember Resilient, once, if you do get one of your dice removed, you can actually exhaust Resilient and move that die back in, so. Interesting. All right, Modi coming in. He's going to be looking for discard. Does not get it. He'll take the 2 focus all day long, though. So yeah, it looks like he was going to Salt Flat Sorisu, but Sorisu does not have a blank, so can't do that. All right, Maul coming in. Power action has not been used. He gets $1 and a blank, so I think we know which die that power action is being used on. Does Derek have assist teachings? That would be pretty big. Would actually result in damage, though, and Resilient, so. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer, I suppose. Derek's action here. We saw he has another Forbidden Lore. He may just lead with that and take what he gets. All right, Palpatine in. All right, there's 4 and a resource. All right, there's power action blank Palpatine, but 2 focus. He'll go to the 2 and the 2, I would assume, right? Yep, heck yeah. Let's see what Enzo has for removal. Well, best defense for the black sides. Yep. 3 into Newt. All right. There's the Forbidden Lore. Back to Enzo. He'll power action the blank. See what he rolls into here. It's the 2. So 2 apiece, 2 shields, and then 4 into Modi. Modi has 5 health remaining. Takes a shield on the Palpatine. Newt coming in gets the Disrupt. The Forsaken is offline, for the moment anyway. Yep, so he's gonna... Wait. What? Sorcews give a character a shield. Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough. He actually did it and then removed his own damage die. That was actually correct. Yeah, fair enough. All right, there's the Disrupt to take the 2 away. All right, and Derek will claim. Probably pitching down, although he does have a Bacta in hand. All right, Maul on the reroll, and 2. And this could go either way. I mean, Modi's not long for this world. All right, so Derek again elects to take just the 1 resource. Pays 1 immediately for binds, okay? So he has binds and Forbidden Lore right there, right? There's a probe. Oh, gets the Bacta and a jump. All right, so he's going to lore in the jump. Okay, so jump comes in for a net 0, and he gets to draw a card. Back to Enzo. So I actually wouldn't be surprised if Derek power actions Palpatine for the Force jump, but it is Enzo's action here. All right, Newt first. He must have a Forsaken of his own. All right, counter intel. Let's see what he has. All right, there's a Neiman, an Admiral, Tactical Mastery. Yeah, puts. Oh, Tactical Mastery top of the deck, guys. So counterintelligence, the event's supposed to go to the top of the deck. But Enzo's action here. Oh, Enzo, looks like Enzo passed. That's fascinating. Looks like Enzo passed and then Derek passed. That's fascinating. So, Derek again takes the only the one resource, but then opens immediately, binds in another jump. That double pass really, really, really favored Derek. I'm not sure what Enzo. Oh, he was passing. Oh, but we didn't see a Forsaken, did we? Huh. I don't know. Either way, that's what happened. So it is Enzo's action here. Not sure what he's thinking about. All right, so there's a respite. So it gains a resource, draws a card. All right, comes in. Still no discard. That's the shield and the money, I believe. No, it is discard. Sorry, discard and a resource. All right, here comes Maul. Just 2 dice. All right, there's a 1. All right, best defense him. So that deals 1. Yep, with retribution. All right, goes into Modi. And then exhaust will bring 1 back in. Oh, sorry, didn't go into Modi. He took the shield off Palp. All right, and then, yep, comes back in and hits damage. Yep, and then that's a reaction, so it is still his. So, yep. So he's doing the power action, then he'll hit. So that's a dead Modi, and then Palp takes it as well. That was a pretty good little exchange there for Enzo. Help him crawl back maybe from the... So this is interesting. The Admiral... Yep, he's got to get him in first. Now he's looking for money, actually. He gets the jump online. That's what he needed before. But he'll have to pitch to reroll, it looks like, first here. Because he's going to be looking for dollars. He does have salt flats. All right, so pay. Oh, he's got. It looks like we got a little Admiral of his own here. So you are in command. So he's going to be able to play a title from his discard or his hand. Yep. So there's Admiral, and then he's going to pay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would imagine. Yep. They just reset Maul. Looks like Enzo's going to out Admiral Palpatine here. All right, so there's 2 shields. There's 3 shields, sorry. Maul comes in. Now his power action is still used. All right, there's a blank on the force jump, which rolls back into a special. So he'll get the 2 off. Derek's still okay here. All right, there's a power action. Goes to the 2. So Derek may not be able to get it off this round. Get Admiral off this round, that is. All right, there's a drop to re-roll. Looks like Enzo's happy with the shields there. Yep, blank again on the re-roll of the... Yep. All right, now he gets a blank, so Enzo's got to keep going, I would assume. I'm surprised he's not going for the Admiral. Not picking up Admiral, interesting. All right, re-rolls into a blank. That'll let Derek hit. Yep, there's 2 net through the shields, a total of 4. there's 3 shields. It almost looks like Enzo was planning on taking that beating, which is interesting. All right, takes $1. Discard to reroll. Forsaken. Wait, what was that? It was the 3. That's not a Forsaken target, guys. All right, but gets 1 out of it for the retribution. All right, Enzo claims Derek's not going to be able to get his. He's going to be able to get Admiral in, but he's not going to be able to get the reset. But either way, spilt milk. So it is Derek's action here. I think he's trying to think of a way to get it in, but he's just not going to be able to get the money he needs. Because he's going to have to use the override. He can overwrite Sorisu Mastery, but that only gives him 1 left, so. Alright, passes. Yep, he wants to wait for the next round, so. He wants to get the double reset, and who can blame him, right? So it still only takes 1. He pitches Sorisu. Alright, so considering what happened with him pitching Sorisu and the Forsaken, if he'd overwritten Sorisu with Sorisu, he could remove the damage die anyway, so the net result would have been the same. So no change. Well, I mean, change the game state certainly with him not having Forsaken, but all in all, not a game-breaking issue there, so we'll move past it. All right, that's big for Derek. So Derek just drew his Palpatine lightsaber, so he'll be able to drop that for 2, get 2 back, and then, all right, Crackdown. Gains a resource, and then there's 2 for 2, or pays 2 to get 2 back. Actually, he could have made an additional actually using Binds All Things, but. All right, Dooku's lightsaber for 1, and that actually puts 1 damage in if it goes on a Sith. And now Derek can pays 1 for binds. If you're going to do that, you should have done it before the Palp Saber, but maybe he's got something else going on. All right, Maul coming in. Damage, damage, damage. That's what Maul does. All right, 1 for Neiman. Training, that is. For net 0. All right, Newt coming in. No, maybe not. I mean, he has the focus, so obviously he would prefer, I would assume, the Admiral. Yeah, so I mean, the issue is if he power actions Maul, the damage has to be done to 2 characters, so actually Newt ends up taking it in the face. All right, so Newt coming in. It's a blank. Now, do note Newt is a leader, so. All right, Mastermind for 1. Just trying to stock up on the abilities here. All right, so they're doing the damage count. So right now, Palp has 16 effective health. So he has 8 hit points remaining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that is correct. Now all he has in hand is Admiral, so he's going to have to roll in and get his focus. All right, drops a Neiman Mastery to re-roll. There's some damage. That's interesting. All right, Palpatine in, gets a forced jump, but it's gonna be too late. All right, so swings for 6. Derek has the focus he needs. It'll cost him a bunch of focus to get there, but he has what he needs. He should probably just go ahead and blank the newt die for what it's worth, right? He's got to be careful. Derek has to be careful that that newt die doesn't get into a focus for the Admiral, but there's not a lot of options that Derek has here, so it is Derek's action here. That's what he's going to do. So he's going to blank newt and then re-roll. He doesn't want to have to take the shield from his lightsaber. He wants to use that for damage, but yep, so goes the focus, and then he's going to go into Admiral. So Derek has to try and get in front here and get some shields. Derek only has 2 health remaining, so but it's time to focus into focus and get some work done here, Derek. I'm not sure what he's looking for. He's counting his card, or he's counting his abilities down there. Looking at all the side options. So interestingly enough, if he had... Was he going to pitch his Admiral? No way. He has the focus into 2 focus. He's pitching his Admiral. He's not going to be able to win the game with that, I don't think. Alright, does improve his board state, but he's going to... Yep. He's out of cards, and Enzo can go to work now. And Palp is in trouble. I mean, he has Sorisu. So interestingly enough, right, with the way Sorisu works is it gives the shield and removes the die, and then after the die is removed is when Retribution triggers. So the shield would actually be taken before the damage from Retribution is dealt. So it would be an effective removal with no shield. So that's certainly a play for him. He does still have the Palpatine power action as well. And he, of course, has his jumps. So Derek is not dead yet, and now he could pull a "you were in command" next round. Interestingly enough, though, if he had binds on Palp's saber, he would have had enough at least to play it, I guess. Not enough to reset. Right, so it looks like he's going to hit for 4 to maul, so just 1 net, which feels bad. Yep, there is the reset. Alright, so focus is special. Alright, so it looks like he's going primarily for defense here. But he's going to be able to blank. Actually, the most effective side he has is actually, or Enzo has, is actually the indirect on. So he can resolve specials. He can blank, blank, and remove. Yep, so there's a blank into the blank. There's a blank, and then he can remove the Dooku saber die, and that actually. Oh, the Sorsu Mastery. Yeah, the Sorsu special. Yep, remove, and then that's since that's not a character. Nice. That was a good move. He even got one of his jumps back, so Enzo's going to have to pitch to reroll. Derek may get out of this yet. He is still resolving specials, so... I think he's probably done resolving specials. Well, I guess Sith Teachings is worth of damage, so... So, he just dealt 2, did he? Oh, he did remove a die, duh. He removed Dooku Saber. Sorry, guys. He just did it. Alright, Power Action Maul. Alright, for 2. Alright, not enough. 1 more. Then, of course, Newt takes it as well. Derek can't do much here. He probably just, I mean, no, probably about it. He takes the dollar, right? Oh, that's interesting. So he didn't actually need to do that because the pitch to reroll hadn't happened yet. Because he won't be able to blank Admiral. Yep, exactly. Because he won't be able to blank Admiral. Yep, it has no blank. So that was a huge misplay for the loss there, because that 3 will go right into him. Right, so point is with the Neiman, he flipped it and made him reroll. He should have held back the Neiman to flip Admiral in case it hit on the reroll. So that's going to end it. Unless there's something else I'm not seeing. Yep. All right. So nicely done, Enzo. Takes it down today. If you like what we're doing here on the Dice Commando channel, please show your support with a like and a subscribe. Please remember to keep all comments civil and constructive, and to help us continue to grow this amazing community. Thank you for watching Dice Commando.
Hey guys, thanks for watching Dice Commando. Make sure to like and subscribe. I am here doing an Awakenings draft, which is awesome. I started playing in Way of the Force, so this is going to be fun.